Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King and our Blood Elf Priest playthrough. We are meeting Darian here at the Rune Stone. He's gonna have some things that he needs help with, I feel like. He must have been sent by someone at Fairbreeze Village. I knew it would just be a matter of time until help arrived. Ancient runestones once protected a barrier across the Eversong border. Many were destroyed during Arthas' attack, others were stolen. Of the three that remain, only this one has retained its power. The runestone to the east might be salvageable though. Take this crystal and instill its energy on the eastern runestone. The process should take but a minute. Beware though, nearby scourge will be drawn to it and will seek to destroy it. I believe we're going this way. We will stop in here and do the little level 10 breadcrumb. Shouldn't take us too long.
Victory lies ahead.
Help me, stranger. I must reach Tranquillin. I cannot fail. The blood elf falls back into unconsciousness and his eyes go blank.
Stay the course.
Hello?
What are you standing around for? Can't you see this boy needs immediate attention? By the looks of it, the plague is beginning to take over his body. Within minutes, not even a master apothecary like me will be able to save him. The animals south of the river all carry the plague in their blood. Go across the bridge and hunt the plague beast there. Bring me enough plague blood samples and I'll distill them into a serum capable of saving this blood elf.
Lady, watch over you.
Alright, let's go do this really quick. We'll get a little bit of mana back here. The things on this side of the river are hitting a little bit harder than we're used to. Alright, there's 4. That's all we need.
What do you require?
Just in time, I was about ready to start digging a hole for our friend here. My potion seems to be working, he's coming too. Hey, I think he's trying to get your attention, why don't you talk to him?
Embrace the shadow.
Yes.
I'm too weak to continue. I carried a dire warning from Regent Lord Theron in the form of a letter. You'll have to deliver it for me. Take it to Arcanus Evandril in Tranquiline. You'll find the town further to the south along the road. Go there and find Evandril. Okay, he's out.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, that can wait. For now, we're going to go over here and we're going to power up the rune stone. Okay, let's place the stone and we'll get ready to defend it. Kind of thought we'd see at least a couple of waves. Here we go. And I guess that's it, 2 waves. I do see a chest over here, we'll go grab it. A small blue pouch. And now we go back to Darren.
We will persevere.
Excellent. The defenses should hold off the Scourge a bit longer. Thank you for lending us a hand.
Time is of the essence.
And we are all done with him. We are going to be headed over to Farstrider Retreat now, which is a little bit of a run. A little bit of a run. We could probably just go off-road here. It'll be a little bit faster. It'll probably be a lot faster than trying to take the roads, actually. Depending on how much combat we get caught up in. For a long time, I kind of tended to avoid non-essential combat. And then I kind of realized that, you know, it's not really efficient to run around avoiding everything. You actually miss out on quite a bit of kill experience by doing that. And eventually, like, getting your mount at level 20, you end up doing quite a bit of that anyway. So, you know, before we have a mount, I've kind of been making a habit of just fighting everything in my way. Which means if I'm running through and I'm going to aggro it, I just fight it. Which unfortunately, through a lot of the game now, you don't really do, because you're going to get a mount at 20. You're going to, like, follow roads and just run past enemies that you'd otherwise fight. But it is quite a bit of kill experience to kind of just go through and do that. It also helps to tell you if you're enjoying the class you're playing. I have found that if I can get into a good flow of, like, fighting just whatever, if I feel good about fighting as I travel, that means I'm feeling pretty good about the class. If I'm avoiding fights and I'm skirting around enemies and I'm annoyed every time I aggro something, that's a good indication that you're not enjoying the class that you're playing. If you don't have fun pushing the buttons, and if pushing the buttons is a hassle, then you're not on the right class. So I've kind of just kept myself fighting stuff as we go to kind of A, you know, get more comfortable with the buttons, and B, just keep reminding myself and doing that check-in, you know, am I having fun? Am I enjoying pressing these buttons kind of thing?
Our enemies will fall.
You're here to help? Excellent. The battle against the Imani trolls has taken its toll on us, and capable fighters like yourself are always welcome here. Ours are not just the vast kingdoms of the humans and orcs. All we have left, or ours are not the vast kingdoms of the humans and orcs. All we have left are our lands in Azeroth. Lies mostly before your eyes. Until we can reach Outland, we must defend what little land we have at any cost. Our uncivilized neighbors to the southeast, the Amani Trolls, certainly have a different opinion regarding the ownership of these lands. Their daily raids are something we cannot tolerate anymore.
Death to all who oppose us.
It's really interesting to me, why do all the Blood Elves think that some kind of salvation is in Outland? Is that because Kel'Thas is in Outland and they don't really know, like, how far he's fallen and kind of what's happening with him? It's just that they have to know that the world is broken, right? So why would you think that your home and your destiny lie on a broken world? This world is not broken. Like, your land got messed up, yes. But there are lots of lands in Azeroth, and you can probably find a home here a lot easier than you could on a broken planetoid.
Anaria Shola.
Spearcrafter's Hammer, the Amani and the Sindari have a long history of mutual dislike and open hostility. That doesn't prevent me from appreciating a fellow craftsman's work. I've come across pieces of Amani weaponry and I must admit I'm impressed by the quality of their work. It is rumored that Spearcrafter Otembe wields a magical hammer that is light and well balanced. It allows him to work with great dexterity and efficiency. If you'll bring me this tool, I'll use it to craft you a weapon.
We will have justice.
Enubalore Delana.
Priest, hear my request. For reasons I cannot go into now, I decided to shut down my nearby school. A few days ago, I sent one of my pupils, apprentice Loralthalus, there with this very task. We'll call her Laura. I've not heard back from her since. Will you go to Duskwither Spire and check in on her to make sure that she is well? You'll find it by heading north on the path out of Farsighted Retreat and then go right.
Farewell.
Okay, is that what we're going to do first? We still have to do oh, we can pick that up now. We can actually buy that here, I think, is where we get the Springpaw Reserve. It's probably what's being marked on our mini-map if I'm actually paying attention.
Your gold is welcome here.
So let's grab that. Haunch of meat. Springpaw appetizers. There we go. So the party never ends is
Be
completed.
ready for anything. Everything
We
has a price.
should buy some milk. Just grab one more to keep that going. Put that here, and we should probably sell some of our stuff. Because apparently we are holding on to quite a bit of junk. So that's not ever going to be any good for us. I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. Let's move our quest items here. And then consumables are here, resources are here. Perfect.
We will have justice.
Okay, yeah, I think our first step is going to be up here to visit the Magister's Apprentice. I think that's what we do first. So let's head that way.
The dark times will pass. The reckoning is at hand. State your business. Remember the sun well.
So yeah, let's go find the groundskeeper. He'll have a quest to take on the Ether Fiends and the Mana Worms. And then we'll deal with getting the power sources shut down to the Spire. We are going to have to fight some of these guys to clear our way down. We have to fight so many just to get to him, it's like we're completing half the kill quest just to clear to the guy.
Anaria Shola.
Who are you? You're not one of the Magister's apprentices, that's for certain. Sent here to help me clean up this mess, no doubt. 6 Mana Serpents and 6 Ether
Hold your
Fiends.
head
Alright,
high.
now we can work our way back to the Spire. Getting some mana back here before we go up the stairs would be a good idea. They eat right through our power word shield, like basically instantly. I'm hoping that we get another level of it at level 12. Something to make it a little bit more powerful. Well, this is not ideal. We need to save our mana until we can power word shield again. There we go. And we're just gonna have to wand him down and maybe rely on the help of a potion here to stay alive. There we go. Not too bad. Could have been worse. You've discovered what appears to be an investigative journal left behind by Magister Duskwither. A brief scan of its contents reveals some shocking attempts at filtering corrupted magical flows, which might explain what has happened here at Duskwither's Spire. The Magister is sure to want this brought back to him. Well, that was a big miss on Mind Blast. this will take us back down to the bottom. And then we could wrap up the kill quest and get that turned into the groundskeeper. Oh, we have all the ones of these. We need a few more fiends. We don't need any more serpents. We are having increasing mana issues. That's true. Hoping that getting the next point in Spirit Tap will help with that. We have a rare spawn down here that I've actually never seen before. We are going to take him on. And there is level 12. Let's grab our last point here. That'll make it 100%, so every time we kill something that gives experience or honor, we're going to get the mana regen. This guy has gone deeper. Is he going to have social aggro? I mean, probably if I don't account for it. Yeah. Let's back up here. Oh, is he going to separate from this guy? Let's try to pull him now. Oh, great. Great, great, great. Perfectly planned. Well done, Robert.
Glory to the Sindori. We will have justice.
I can't be certain from this distance. Have you already shut down the power? We have. I'm grateful to you for your assistance, but saddened to hear that some of my fellow apprentices have fallen to their addiction. With the power of the spire cut off, I think I'll stay here for a while and see if things calm down long enough for me to sneak in and retrieve their remains. I have one last favor to ask of you. Would you please relay what's transpired here to Magister Dustwither back at Farstrider Retreat? Let him know that I am well, but make certain that he is aware that some of the apprentices have become wretched.
Salama Ashalanore.
Alright, we are headed back.
State your business.
No, I was too late. It's all my fault. My investigation into purifying alternative magical sources got out of hand before I could put a stop to it. If only I'd gone myself, or that they had listened to me and heeded my warnings. I have blood on my hands, priest. Thank you, though, for putting to rest the tortured souls of my former apprentices. It is some small consolation that they will not linger in that state where the blood elf is better off dead. What's this? It looks familiar. Oh no, this journal, my investigations. This is what caused all of this in the first place. Here it is, Rambles, the proof of my crime. This journal contains all of my ill-conceived studies. Heedless of the warnings, I continued my research until it was almost too late. Then, when I grasped my error, I did what I could. But by then, some of my pupils had already gone too far. I evacuated the spire to get them away from the corruption, but in my haste forgot to shut down the power sources. I will burn this tome so that no one else falls prey to its contents. I only wanted to help the Sindori.
Keep your wits about you.
He actually chucks it and hurls a fireball at it, right? Yep. There he goes. Alright, so with that done, we can come down here. We need to work on getting Latembe's hammer, and we need to fight berserkers and axe throwers. As our little introduction to the Blood Elf War with the Amani Trolls. Always feels bad to miss on a Mind Blast. You know, like a big chunk of your damage just vanished. And we still need to drink here, so we fought a few of them without having to drink. With the help of Spirit Tap. There's Otembe's hammer. And we might as well fight our way to this quest here. We need a lot more berserkers. We need to focus on finding them. But we're gonna have to take out this last axe thrower here.
How you doing, man?
Come closer, don't be afraid, I'm not going to hurt you. Us Darkspears are mortal enemies of the Amani, just like you. Their boss, Zul'Marash, is an evil troll. He gave me a bad poison and left me in this cage to die. I'm not scared of dying. I've seen death in the eyes, and I laugh at her. I cannot die in peace yet, though. Not until Zul'Marash is dead too. You'll find him across the lake in Zebwatha. I'll hold this poison off till you bring me his big, ugly head.
Spirits be with you, man.
Okay, fair enough. So, the named guy is all the way back over here. I feel like we're gonna get another quest to come here, but I could be wrong. Sometimes I confuse the troll quest here with the troll quest in the Ghostlands. So, maybe we do just need to go get this guy's head. I don't know for sure, but it's not a long run. We'll do this one, and then we'll head back and see. Although, yeah, part of me is tempted just to go kill this guy for his head now. Let's just go get him. Let's go get him now. Yeah, the reason I say we'll be coming back is because there's other types of guys here. There's Shadow Priest, all kinds of different types of enemies that I feel like we come back for some of these other guys. But then again, there's a bunch of quests that are very similar to this in the Ghostlands, and I often get the two confused. Yeah, the only problem I have with casters is that, like, no matter what, even when they are, like, pretty mana efficient, at least with the mage and the priest, there are those times when you have downtime, you have to sit and you have to drink. And it seems to happen a lot more on casters than it does on, like, other classes. I feel like the warrior, we go for a long time. The druid is obviously incredible and can go forever, basically. I want to fight this guy. We're running into a lot of rares today that I've never seen before. This one is Trelga, or Tregla. some green pants off of him. I'm assuming that this character is going up there to fight the named guy, so we're going to team up here. Also a priest. Yeah, he's not an elite anymore, so... Then again, you know, having a little bit of mana would help a little bit. So the quest we're seeing on the mini-map is this, right? Though you don't understand the language in these battle plans, you clearly make out a map marking the positions of the Farstrider Retreat and Fairbreeze Village. Alright, we are going to go get these turned in. And yeah, that looks good. A log full of completed quests. It's really something that is a pleasant sight to behold. And we are going to have to get back to town and train level 12. I'll probably just do that after recording today. Because I'm also going to need to hearth back to Fairbreeze Village and run and turn in The Party Never Ends. We did it, so I would like to get full experience for it. And we're almost out of milk. That's how much mana we've been going through. We're going to have to clear through all of these guys again to turn the quest in. It's going to probably eat through some more of our milk.
Greetings, man.
The wand here is not as good as what we would normally get, as what we have now rather, but we will take it to sell it. And let's head back to Farstrider Retreat. We'll get these ones turned in and see where that leaves us.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Good work, Rambles. With more people like you, we'll soon restore our lands to their former glory. The trolls have been keeping us pinned here while planning an attack on Fairbreeze Village. We were not expecting this at all. Go to Fairbreeze Village and notify Ranger Degolian of the Amani plans. Even with Zolmarash dead, Fairbreeze must prepare for the troll attack.
Shorel Oran.
Okay, well, yeah, I was gonna Hearth over there anyway in a second, so that works out.
Anu Belore Delana.
And here is the Spearcrafter's hammer.
The reckoning is at hand.
We'll get a new staff for that. Not that it really does anything for us. Looks cool, that's about it. And yeah, we can go ahead and Hearth back. See, it was the troll quest in Ghostlands I was thinking about that would have sent us out multiple times, so I'm glad that we ran over here and got the named guy. Glad we did that.
Our enemies will fall.
The information you've brought us is of vital importance. Now that we know the troll's plans, we can prepare for an attack.
Shorel Oran.
But the attack never happens. I wish we could have one more quest where we stand at the barricades and we help fight off a troll invasion. How cool would that be to see that actually fulfilled? It'd be pretty cool. And it looks like turning in this one is probably going to get us level 13, which is awesome. We're going to have to go at least 2 points into darkness, but I feel like that's something we probably take to 5 points eventually. We are going to want Shadow Word Pain improvement. Maybe we need to go into Improved Spirit Tap. Your Mind Blast, Shadow Word, Death, Critical Strikes have a 100% chance, and your Mind Flay Critical Strike have a 50% chance to increase your total spirit. For the duration, your mana will regenerate at 17% rate while casting. Let me know if I need to take Improved Spirit Tap. But I really want to put some points into the Shadow Spell damage. That's a pretty big increase, 2% per point. Where is this guy?
Anaria Shola. Remember the Sunwell.
There you go. Party complete. We have done everything here. I believe we've done every quest. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get us back to Silvermoon City for now. We do need to train level 12, and there aren't going to be any trainers anywhere else. So actually what I could do that would be really smart is I'll just run us down to Tranquiline, and I'll grab the flight point, and then I'll fly back to Silvermoon. That way we have the flight point, and I can just fly back to the Ghostlands when I'm done with that. But yeah, I'll get us trained up for level 12. And then I'll get us back down to Tranquiline in position to start things off next time. Level 13 is obviously pretty early. My impression so far is that like the early level gameplay is pretty mana intensive. But that's obviously comparing it to melee classes. Ultimately, I'm probably always going to prefer melee classes that can kind of keep going, that don't really rely on mana. Or that rely on mana, like, minimally. I feel like Shaman kind of fall into the category of relying on mana minimally. Druids, obviously, like, you know, in beast mode, we don't really need mana. We need it to heal and shift and do other things. But as a pure caster, we are just really heavily mana dependent, so it leads to, you know, downtime between fights. And I try to avoid downtime. I like momentum. I like feeling a sense of momentum, especially when we're working on a quest. And so I'm hoping that we can get to a point where that kind of momentum is possible on the priest. It's weird, in classic vanilla, I feel like we had that kind of momentum. And the strange thing is we went like full, we took our points in Spirit Tap, and then we went full discipline. We grabbed Inner Fire. I don't know what we grabbed in the first tier. Damage and healing of instant spells probably is, you know, what we grabbed. Power Word Fortitude improvements. Inner Fire we definitely had going. And then we came down and we grabbed Improved Power Word Shield, which is pretty huge. And then reducing the cooldown of Power Word Shield by 4 seconds, reducing the mana cost. Reflective Shields, I don't know if that was a thing back then. But yeah, had a lot of fun as Discipline. We'll see how things go. Like I said, I'd really like to get to a point where we are relying less on our mana. But I don't really know what's going to help us with that besides just dealing more damage more quickly. Increases your chance to hit and reduces the mana cost of your shadow spell, so that's going to be important too. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll continue to feel things out on the class and just kind of keep a gauge going on how much I'm enjoying the class and how much fun we're having on it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth again really soon. Bye for now.